Hello to everyone and welcome to another update on the market. For today, I decided to cover British pound versus US dollar. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will also go and we will check the chart of the dollar index. So today, what I found on the British pound versus US dollar is that we have a strong supply. And we have the breakout of this mini rising trend line, but as a part of the bigger structure where we can see the rejection of the supply trend line and the resistance around 1.2735 mark. So this is something that I mentioned in my previous forecasts, that in previous updates, that there is a chance for the sell-off as long we don't have a break of the supply trend lines and a hold above. And we can see that this structure started to resolve, so the most likely scenario is the pound to develop lower towards the, I will say, 1.2645, and then also potentially to retest 1.2613. The alternative scenario for the upside, as I said in the previous update, will be if the market can clear 1.2750 or 760 and then hold above for the potential retest of 1.2800 or 1.2800 plus. Speaking of the gold market, we can see that market is trading near this key important pivot level at 2070 mark, and market is building higher lows, but still it seems like it's starting to contract here, and we have some form of the triangle pattern. Now, the potential breakout might be in the play. If the market can break, I will say like 2075 and then hold above, there is a chance for even further rally towards the 2090 mark. From the other side, if the market can clear the lows around 2050 and trade and hold below, then there is a chance for the downside movement towards the 2030 or 2020 mark. So consolidation in the gold market, buyers. So we have the series of the higher lows, but still we can see here that market started to contract and the momentum is actually not really high. So market can still contract more and eventually, there can be a breakout on the gold. Now, speaking of the crude oil, crude oil managed to break 75 mark. We have series of the higher lows in the background. And we will see if this retest can bring a new high, and if we can retake 76 mark and hold above, then that can open the door for 76.90 or even full 79.50 mark, which is the swing high from end of November. Now, if this will fail to hold on this pullback, and we can see the further downside move back into the consolidations, and then there is a chance for the more chop and consolidation, even some attempt for the downside break around 73 mark or 72.50 mark. Checking the Bitcoin versus US dollar, still peak consolidation. So if we can put our trend lines at this point and at this stage here, so we can see the market is just doing the consolidation for almost from the beginning of this month. With also some resistance cluster around 44,200 or 44,500. We can see that here we also market broke this low, and this low acted like resistance around 42,800. So that's also some intraday resistance for the Bitcoin. As market still didn't test quite this rising trend line, which is approximately around 41,000, 41,200. So there is a still chance for that. Anything meaningful to the upside, I would like to see the break of this structure, so the supply trend line. And if there is a break of this structure and hold above, there is a chance then for retest again of this resistance cluster around 44,400. Of course, if there is a bigger, let's say the bigger momentum and the bigger down break of the 40,000 mark and hold below, then there is a chance even for the further downside movements over the 38,000. If there is a bigger rally and a very big imbalance and a strong momentum, and we can clear 45,000, then there and hold above, then there is a chance for the 46, 47,000 to be on the test. Checking the dollar index, we can see that there is a lots of consolidation here, and it is happening in this area. So we have this consolidation. Market is trading around 101.48, so we will see what will happen around this consolidation. If the market can break like 101.80, there is a chance for the to the movement towards the 102.45. From the other side, if market can clear, let's say 101.37, then there is a chance for the further downside movement. We can check and consult the higher time frames like weekly, and we can see that there is still some lows sitting around 100.78 and lows around 99.68. So that will be everything for this update, guys. I hope that you did enjoy. Have a good trading day and speak to you from tomorrow morning.